Meanwhile, thousands of Syrian refugees are enduring wintry conditions in Lebanon's Bekaa Valley. Snow has begun falling in the region and temperatures have plummeted. The United Nations estimates some 200,000 Syrian families around Lebanon are especially at risk in the cold weeks and months ahead.
We stayed up all night removing snow off the tent. We clean snow from the roof so it won't cave in, and we keep the stoves on all night so the snow on the roof melts faster. What shall we do? God help us from this.
That footage was filmed by Ralph Baydoun, who's the spokesman for World Vision. He joins us live now from Lebanon's capital, Beirut. Thank you for being with us. So give us an idea of the kind of conditions you found the refugees living in with the cold weather.
Well, for the past couple of days, I've been in the Bekaa Valley of Lebanon, where most of the refugees are located. I've met a lot of refugees, and they all told me how bad it was for the past couple of days. All of them stayed up all night trying to remove the snow off their tents, trying to keep their family warm. So it was pretty bad. The temperatures has reached as low as 0. So it was pretty cold for them, especially when they are living in makeshift tents, not equipped to survive harsh winters.
Yeah, and when you say not equipped, I understand that you children who didn't actually have proper shoes.
Unfortunately not. I've seen a lot of children with inappropriate clothing and shoes. Yesterday I met Juma, 9 years old, who was just walking around the camp with flip-flops on. I told him, aren't you cold? I asked him, aren't you cold? He was like, yes, but I'm trying to find old shoes, some wood, plastic bags, and anything that can be burned into their stove to keep his family warm. So unfortunately, World Vision and a lot of international and local NGOs are trying so hard to reach as many refugees as possible, but there's so little we can do with our resources.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the fact that they're trying to get the snow off the top of the tents, presumably because the tents are fairly flimsy, and if there's too much weight of snow, they'll actually collapse. Is that right? Why? Or is it partly also because it's sinking, coming through the tents?
Correct, correct. Yeah. Correct. As little as 10 centimeters of snow can threaten the tent and the people living inside.
And what is there anything actually going on to try and make the tents a bit more able to cope with the winter conditions?
Well, a lot of NGOs are trying to help. We've been providing stoves, wood, and cash assistance for them to buy wood, fuel for heating. And we've distributed hundreds of thousands of blankets for the most vulnerable to keep their children and newborns a little bit warmer this winter.
And what would you think the priority is from what you've seen there? What do they need the most? I mean, apart from as you mentioned, stoves and so on, is there anything else that would help them?
Well, if you ask any Syrian refugee, what's your priority? What do you need? They will tell you, we want to go back to Syria. We just want to go back home. Basically, this is their need, to end the war in Syria and go back. But for now, they just want basic needs, such as blankets, warm clothes, some fuel, some cash assistance for them to survive these harsh conditions.
Okay, Ralph Baydoun, thank you very much indeed for joining us with your experiences of the camps there in Bekaa Valley. Thank you very much.